Accepting I love you gives peace to my heart. Please wake up, please open your eyes. Sobbing. Get up and scold me for my mistake. Unable to speak anymore, crying her heart out. Please. Jungkook headed down on his bandaged masculine hand resting in between her tiny ones. She shared her whole feelings of heart with his unconscious figure while crying, and with that, time skipped to the morning. Doctors were coming to check Jungkook's situation after every passing hour, while YN was just hoping for the best. The whole night passed. Because of crying and weakness, she fell asleep on Jungkook's hand, which she was holding to console herself. Now, Jimin was checking Jungkook's pulses while Mr. Jun was standing beside YN. Jimin, smiling, feeling relieved. His condition is stable now, sir. You don't need to worry, but he needs intensive care until he gets fully recovered. Mr. Jun took a breath of relief and nodded. Jimin, and witnessing his all irresponsible action towards health, I'll recommend to explain him consequences before he repeats same. Luckily life gave him third chance, but we can't predict same for future. So be careful he don't move too much unnecessarily. His skin is all damaged and stiff twice on the same spot, so even movements can create problems. Mr. Jun nodded again after listening to Jimin attentively. Jimin, rest, I'll be here for medical treatment. Mr. Jun, everything is okay, but I can't let him stay in the public place anymore. Special hospital, as you saw what happened earlier, it's better we continue the treatment at his place. I'll send doctors, make them understand everything he needs and prepare his discharge papers. Being responsible for his patients, Jimin agreed with Mr. Jun and said, Jimin, I understand, but if there are no chances of danger again, I'll suggest you to keep him here for today at least. I mean, we'll keep him under observation for next 12 hours. The medicine or injection we're going with can leave side effects, so it's better to take precautions. Mr. Jun nodded. Okay. Do what you think would be right. I'll keep the place safe for next 12 hours. Jimin, seeing his soft side, smiling, thank you, Mr. Jun. I gave him injections. He'll gain consciousness in few minutes. Step forward to door. Till then I need to check on other patients. Take care. He bowed. Mr. Jun smiled and Jimin left the room. Mr. Jun admired Jungkook and YN for few seconds, and walked out to carry on his assured word. After 20 minutes, Jungkook gained consciousness. He felt his body numb and opened his eyes a little to see the new room he was resting in. As seconds were passing, the effect of anesthesia was erasing off and he started feeling his injuries. His head ached, making him run with eyes closed, and this was the moment when he felt his severely injured stomach area. Contracting his muscles, he tried to lift his hand to get some relief but felt it underweight, causing him to look at his side and saw YN was sleeping peacefully there. For a few seconds he lost in admiring her face features until he got another rising pains in his stomach. He groaned again in pain and frustration. Distracting himself from her innocent looks, he recalled what had happened, cursed the situation. He decided not to care about her and released his hand, but couldn't disturb her even if he wanted to. Laying in the same posture, he found himself all connected with machines, screws, springs and IV needles. Him being himself tried to take off oxygen mask which he thought was suffocating, but got stopped by a manly voice coming from a distance. Jimin stepped towards him loud to stop. Stubborn Jungkook, don't. He said. Jungkook lightly looked at Jimin with his half-closed eyes, and before he could even reach his hand to mask, Jimin rushed and held his wrist. Jimin, don't do everything you want always. doctor. He checked pulses through nerves and machines, IV flow connected to his middle arm, blood pressure through machines attached with his upper arm, and observing Jimin's every movement. Jungkook spoke. Jungkook feeling no energy, manly but low voice, painting body. Damn it. I hate this kind of feeling. Jimin, you'll feel better sooner. Your ribs are damaged, speaking more will hurt him more, so try to keep quiet. Jungkook, this mask is suffocating me. Jimin warning him, I'm going to inject you if you tried to do anything stupid again. Jungkook fearlessly showing his mafia personality, I'm going to kill you with my bear if you injected me once more. Jimin giggled, bandaged hands, you mean? Being friendly type of personality, Jimin said jokingly, but Jungkook's temper is no joke. He was about to say something but his chappy throat made him cough. Seeing Jungkook, Jimin immediately calmed him down by caressing his chest and asking him to breathe deeply. During the condition, YN's sleep disturbed due to their continuous voices. She woke up from Jungkook's numb arm and freaked out seeing the situation. YN worried, gripped Jungkook's hand which she was holding since night. Why you okay? Looked at Jimin, he's okay Jimin. It's morning right, panicked you said. Cut off. Jimin I smiled to see her panicking, patting her head, calm down YN. Congrats, he's awake and stable. He said. Jungkook gritted his teeth to see Jimin touching her while YN had no sense about anything than to think about Jungkook. She looked at him laying with open eyes and forgetting about how their relationship was. She hugged him out of worries. Jungkook gasped while Jimin said while holding YN's arm which was wrapped around Jungkook's neck. Jimin pulling her upwards gently, you might hurt him YN. YN crying her heart out unhearing Jimin's words, I'm sorry, hiccups. You were right, it's all my fault, I'm an idiot Jungkook, I should have thought about consequences, I should have listened to you. Inhaled deeply, I didn't know you'd end like this. I, hiccup, unable to speak, crying. Jungkook whispering in her ears, I remember it all Mrs. Jun. Let's step in the house or make sure you'll regret everything you did. He said darkly, his whispers gave her goosebumps all over the body, one side where she was happy to accept her love and seeing him stable, other side she was sacred to tell her feelings to await Jungkook whose anger issues are no lesser than hungry lion. But for now she thought to forget everything and live her little movements happily while Dad is here with them. YN broke the hug, smiled in happiness, wiping off her tears, hiding her love inside, showing her old self you can't look at Mr. Jun. Dad is here. Jungkook glared her with poker face in madness without letting anyone know what's he thinking in his brain while Jimin spoke again while stepping towards YN and holding her wrist. Jimin, okay now, let him rest. And let's treat your bruises too. YN wanted to spend some more time with Jungkook but she didn't want to make him feel that she loves him so she stood up and agreed with Jimin but before she could step along, Jungkook held her hand from behind. Jungkook didn't like when Jimin touches her in any way witchy yet scary. Don't you have lady doctors to treat her? YN felt butterflies in her stomach after hearing those words for her and Jimin could see jealousy in his eyes. Jimin, we do have, but I'm sure she'd like to get treated by her friend, rather than by any other doctor. Making YN agree, right YN. YN stuck between two of them HM. He cut off. Jungkook showing himself strong despite of intense pain, she's married now. Better you forget your those college days friendship. He said and now YN too could feel the aggression on Jungkook's face towards Jimin. Jimin, she's your wife, it doesn't mean she'll break all her relations she had before marriage. Jungkook, in Jungkook's wife's life there must be one man, that's Jungkook himself. To YN, you're leaving that hand or shall I take care of it? Knowing about his temper, she gulped, where she wanted Jimin to not to argue with Jungkook because his condition was delicate. She didn't want Jungkook to target Jimin in any of his mafia missions. So caring about both, she tried to release her both hands but none of them was ready to leave her, which made the environment a little warmer. Jimin, if you can't be grateful for the treatment I provided, at least be responsible for her. You're just delaying her treatment and wasting your little much leftover energy on the stage when you need complete rest. It's not like I'm going to eat her alive. Jungkook being possessive, strong dark vibe, you can't, she's my meal. To be continued.